are you enjoying this?
Well, for one thing, I'm pretty drunk.
Of course.
Hello guys, we're back. Third Street Reactions. I'm Malachi.
Shane.
Tom.
We're here with Archer Season 4, Episode 7. Last time our heroes were in Turkmenistan.
They in the desert. Ray, Cyril, and Archer. They went on a little adventure.
Yellow spotted lizards.
So what we see, we don't see like how did they get there, what's going on. We see like they're stuck.
They're on the way. They're supposed to destroy this oil place.
Yeah, which that's why Lana Kane. One reason why she was invited on the mission, besides her race and her sex.
Yeah, because of where they are.
We didn't get a description of why they had to destroy it, but it's
I don't know. I mean, governments are always destroying things like that. They're just destroying pipelines and other things like that. And we don't know what happened. It was them.
Just kind of picks up mid-mission. There's a bit of a jam.
Just like we found the cure to cancer, but government keeps keeping it, you know.
Yeah, so I don't think the government, because there are so many different cancer researchers, it's not government controlled. Like there are independent people out there looking under microscopes who are geniuses. I don't think the government has found the cure for cancer. I do think the government greatly benefits from sick people, and we have the medical industrial complex. You know, I absolutely believe that. I do believe that because didn't we just publish something that this fucking bowl of cereal is better for you than like a steak and eggs or some shit like that?
Right.
Like because they got all these deals with these corporations, right? Mm-hmm. It is absolutely corrupt. It's just ridiculously terrible. But yeah, so yeah, the government makes a lot of money off sick people. That's what that Archer episode was about when he got cancer.
Right.
And they weren't the government, but they were middlemen, scamming people, for medicine, right?
Yeah.
Which is also an episode of Burn Notice, which is a tearjerker.
The old lady.
Oh yeah, Ruth. Was her name Ruth?
I don't remember
That
what her
Archer.
name
Yeah.
was, yeah.
One of the funniest standouts for me was Ray's backstory, killing a bear, and then his dad slapping him.
Oh man.
He just kept slapping.
Yeah. He kept slapping me. Double dukes, right? Also, the fact that Pam is she had a bear claw. She was grinding sausage.
Grinding the sausage.
Yeah, she was grinding the sausage into more of like a ground sausage, obviously, yeah. One thing we also didn't talk about is Ray can really draw.
Oh yeah, he took like 3 seconds to do this entire...
A quick sketch and it's like this.
And he drew that venomous snake. It was like a cobra-looking thing, yeah.
Here, use this.
And Cyril was like, oh, it's terrible. You know what I mean? Because they thought it was just bread, right?
Right.
And we also got some information on Archer's father. Archer brought him an alligator, something later would be one of his #1 fears. That or brain aneurysms is 1 or 2. I can't remember which one.
People who made the show, they're using this as a lure to keep us, so we can keep watching, keep staying entertained.
Yeah,
I think the main storyline is who is Archer's father. That's one of the main plots.
It definitely is one of the mysteries that I'm interested in for sure. I'm not sure how long they'll dangle that carrot, though.
Might be like a celebrity that we all know or something,
Maybe, I don't know. Knowing Maori, maybe.
Well, I'm still interested in the Archer Lana
I want
romantic saga.
Yeah.
I want that to happen really bad.
Yeah, no, I think their love story, and what happened to baby Seamus? You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
Archer got the tattoo on his back.
I think the only reason Lana is with Cyril, because she just wants a D, and she's lonely,
No, I disagree.
I mean, Cyril's lacking in everything else but size, because that's what the show said.
Cyril is lacking
and masculinity. Everything.
Yeah, I mean everything pretty much that I think keep a strong, beautiful woman like Lana interested for a long period of time. You cannot do that with your leg. Told you. Okay.
But from a socio-sexual standpoint, Lana could pretty much get any guy that she wants.
Yeah, but she's also limited by her job, and if she has higher levels of education, which in reality, in real life, to have this type of job, you would need that.
Right.
She'd be limited. Women self-limit themselves. They don't really enter the dating market with men who are kind of less than them in the socioeconomic and education level. Women who are very, very beautiful and very, very educated, it's actually hard for them to find satisfying relationships, which is definitely unfortunate. If you want to see the whole post talk, go back and check that out. Before we jump in, if you want to support us, leave a comment down below. Check us out on Patreon. We have full-length uncut reactions and early access. Let's jump in.
Why do I seem annoyed? Instead of savoring this espresso, this cigarette, and the exactly 4 minutes of free time I have today, I'm talking to you cockwits. Oh, tonight I'm doing a special seating for a bunch of diplomats from the State Department and Albania. So not only do I have to create a meal out of yogurt and a goddamn sheep's head, apparently there's been some vague security threat. So my highly trained staff has been infiltrated by Shithead Squadron.
Why is there a camera?
I assume because this restaurant can't hold 3 million viewers?
2.8.
Because it's not promoted properly.
This is gonna be televised?
Yeah, the show's called Bastard Chef.
Thank you, Giraffe Lady. Anyway, those ISIS idiots are doing security. If for some inexplicable reason they have to do that undercover, so... That's probably why I seem annoyed.
Let's go, Chet. Come on, chop chop.
So is he?
Are they undercover?
Yes.
Why do you get to be sous chef?
Because I have fine dining experience. I used to own a restaurant.
It was a burger joint.
Cyril, Chet.
Archer,
Chat?
can I borrow you?
Sure.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Mitzi.
My name is not Mitzi.
Mitzi.
Now.
Yeah, I got time for a quickie.
Hostess, failed actress.
Randy? Whoa.
Oh,
You guys can edit that out, right?
Why is it
Yes.
green?
yogurt, I guess.
So, do you think it's a good idea to be talking to a
Suck it,
room
Chet.
or undercover?
Follow-up question. Do you know how TV actually works? They're not going to broadcast this episode in the restaurant tonight. Come to think of it, I actually don't know how TV works either.
If anything goes wrong tonight, U.S.-Albanian relations could become even more unstable. So,
What the shit?
Speaking of unstable, that guy is a powder keg.
Why is there yogurt frickin' soup all over my spotless frickin' kitchen?
Randy did it.
Whoa. First of all, no, I didn't. And second, these bowls are the worst. Look, they're like totally slippery.
Those meatballs.
I always let her do that because it's awesome. Oops.
Says please hold, says please hold. Ah!
What are you doing
Well, I'll tell you what I'm not doing.
besides your job?
My job is...
Answering the damn phone. A task so simple that if the health department would let me, I'd have a monkey do it.
You're booked solid for, holy shit, the next 10 months? Why even bother answering the phone?
To tell people they can't eat here. That's not even the real phone number for reservations. The real number's a secret, closely guarded by people I deem acceptable.
Instead of assessing the security needs for tonight, I'm answering phone calls from people who aren't good enough to eat here in the first place.
Yeah, so try to sound apologetic,
you
but
could
not,
recommend to go there and
overly
eat.
so.
I'm sorry, we have nothing available for the next 10 months. Okay, bye.
Keep trying.
Besides, I said so. They're booked. If I'd known I couldn't get a table, I would have never agreed to do security. There was a threat of some sort. It's all rather vague. But when those State Department dweebs see just how good ISIS really is, mark my words, one day soon we'll be a major player. What? No.
A goldfish?
Just say that like you believe it. Hey, get me a table, or the fish gets it.
She wanted to eat the fish.
That's my fish. His name's Jermaine.
Jermaine?
Jermaine.
He was just your food.
We're not making food, people! We're creating cuisine! Food is what a dog eats, or a tourist!
That was ambiguously worded.
Was that ambiguous? Why? Are you antagonizing him?
Cyril, come on, it's my nature. See? Yeah, kinda.
Well, how about this?
Plus, he can't aim for shit. He's pulling everything to the right.
And if you can't turn that into promo gold, you should honestly consider suicide. Seriously, guys, we do have a lot of food to prep, so...
The food's splattered all over the wall and floor, and, Chet here, so...
So scoop it into a bowl, nobody'll know. It's Albanian glop. The entree's a frickin' sheep face.
Should you be smoking in here?
Should you be flaming in here?
You know,
Boom.
Oh,
he's just such a bastard. And that's not my name.
Yeah, child murderer shouldn't be hyphenated. That makes it seem like he's a murderer who's also a child.
Actually, no, it doesn't.
Actually, yes, it does. Publicity whore isn't hyphenated, so
Why the shit are you maggots not prepping?
Wait, are you doing a bumper?
Donut?
I've seriously never been happier.
Ow!
Boom. Bumper.
Is that a real show? It sounds familiar. Bastard Chef.
I don't know.
So what Mallory say exactly?
Credible threat.
I know, but what kind of credible?
So, Chat, I need those onions!
Yes,
Chat.
chef.
How and why are you enjoying this?
Well, for one thing, I'm pretty drunk.
Of course.
And besides bartending in Polynesia, I've never had a real job. So when I was 10, I asked if I could sell grit door to door, so I could win some of those x-ray specs. But Mother said they were fake. And also that I'd get raped and murdered.
It is like peeling an onion with you.
Right? Oh, wait. Chat! Onions!
Here.
Oh, eat a dick.
That's Eat a Dick, Chef.
Nice technique, Randy.
Thank you, Chef. Want me to prep the shrooms?
Now I got these. You do the aubergine.
Right away, Chef. If Chat gets his incompetent thumb out of his equally incompetent ass!
Nice, yes, and that is excellent ABBAB.
Always be berating.
And you, Time to lean. Time to get your distracting tits off my line.
Look at.
Hey, something burning?
She has a very angry
It's
face.
you, because you just got burned.
Oh my God!
Come
You
on.
admire that dick.
He's a master chef, Lana.
At some point before the restaurant is full of diplomats, I would love to go over
Menu, I know. Let's...
the plan.
On going over the menu, yes.
Answer the goddamn phone, woman!
Seriously, Mitzi, how hard is that?
Now nobody's picking up.
Mitzi.
A monkey could do this stupid job.
And yet I pay you to do it.
Oh, so now I'm a monkey?
No.
What is this, Spain?
I mean, constant ABBAB. Is that supposed to be funny?
Yes, and I also think you might have low blood sugar.
What's so important about a stupid goldfish?
Okay, A, he's not a goldfish, and B...
Please don't berate me.
Please don't make me. And B...
Tôi cá với mày, năm ngàn, con cá cho mình sẽ giết con cá của mày.
Anywho, without getting all into the details, I
What?
may or may not owe $14,000 to some people you wouldn't want to owe 14 cents.
Come on, I need the tongues first, and then every bit of meat scraped off those cheeks.
Oh, is that all? You don't want the friggin' eyeballs?
Oh, okay, so the tongue's second.
I'm not cutting out their eyeballs.
Well, not with that. Use a melon baller.
Oh.
I'm gonna go make a big picture
Ew,
of melon
dude.
balls. Want one?
No, I don't want a damn melon ball.
Say yourself.
Oh, melon ball.
You are gonna wanna...
Well, I've swept the entire place for explosives, and it's clear. That's the good news. The bad news is if this vague threat is gunmen, we've got ingress points here, and you are talking about eggplants.
No, Lana, I'm talking about aubergines.
They're
the same thing.
Oh, then...
En nulle part, imbécile, parce qu'un auberge est un petit hôtel.
Ah, tu parles français.
Eh oui, bien sûr.
Then go answer the goddamn phone. Okay, moment of truth. Taste test. Not bad, Randy. Not bad at all.
Thank you, chef.
Just needs a little kick in the ass. Oh, and speaking of, where's Chef?
In the walk-in, weeping like a child.
Nice. You should have been a chef.
Oh.
I'm serious. I mean, maybe being a secret agent isn't your true calling.
Yeah, my mother says that a lot.
Oh, what? So now I suppose you're just going to sit there and pout? Well, I didn't get you into this, mister. You got yourself into this. And the clock is ticking, my friend.
So, just so
I can't be healthy that you drink alcohol every day. I hate this guy.
Secret 934TX
Me too.
isolator unit, for which you have neither the clearance nor the written permission to even gaze upon, to find all phone numbers associated with this.
Glenda Gotrocks here says ritzy joints like Says have reservation numbers that are strictly on the QT.
What is this, Spain? I mean the 30s?
A flagrant violation of my sworn duty, for which my recompense will be, if in fact I heard you correctly?
Yes, you in fact did, and said recompense will in fact be a hand job.
No.
From her.
Yes!
What? No! Yes! Please! Come on, if I don't make good on that last fish fight, you're gonna find me in a dumpster somewhere way out in Red Hook.
So unfair. Okay, but I am not spitting in your face. Take it or leave it, dude.
What?
The glove? I don't know if the glove would be
Yellow.
Uncomfortable?
See how I did that? Just picked up the phone and talked into it?
I...
And how did you get this number? Which Kennedy? Because if it's Teddy, he still owes me for a urinal, so... Oh. Yes, absolutely. 8 o'clock, table for 4.
Thank you!
Thank you.
Can I leave?
I'm in love with you.
Oh.
And yet I will die alone.
Yeah,
Probably.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
Tonight has to go perfectly, because it is wall-to-wall VIPs out there. We've got the Albanian ambassador and all his little diplomat buddies. And also little Vernie Kennedy, JFK's crazy niece or cousin or something.
And then Teddy walks into the library wearing nothing but a whiskey sour.
Teddy, such a scam.
So no, now get to work. I'm talking to you, David Niven.
Oh, eat it.
What was that?
Yes, Chef.
Oh, eat it.
And here you are, Mr. Ambassador.
I prefer to be called Your Excellency.
Well, people in hell want ice.
The people in hell want ice.
Besides not knowing if I should add an 18% gratuity? Because I can. It's a party of 6 or more, but if they were going to tip 20%, I just hosed myself.
Not to mention U.S.-Albanian relations. So instead of insulting the ambassador, whom we're here to protect...
The only threat around here is...
Dying of thirst, apparently. I've been trying to get a table at Cez for months, and when I finally do, instead of Casto's world-famous risotto, I have to eat sheep face.
Wait a minute.
So for God's sake, the least you can do is keep my wine glass full.
Oh my God, it's you! You couldn't get a table, so you made an anonymous threat and then got ISIS hired to do security.
Well, that's still no excuse for poor service.
Jeez, oh man.
What? Excuse me?
Yes, tell them all about it. That'll do wonders for U.S.-Albanian relations.
Hi. Yeah, are you done shouting at my guests in barely passable French? Then why don't you go help Mince and Price with the...
Ah, man, I'm freaking starving.
Here you go, gang. Get in here. I brought a bunch of crackers and jelly.
You promised you'd stop doing that.
My tuxedo from last time.
For the love of God, will you... Kicked out in the first act.
Well, we didn't have to fight for a cab.
What?
Tell Randy
Those are so easy to open, man.
after I walk back into the kitchen and murder him with his own shoes to...
Fire the entrees! Yeah, might as well. Because, Randy, except of course for your mother, there is no threat.
Tell that to my tabe koji, the tender flesh of which I'm now ruining under the broiler because I have no soup.
Ew. And whose fault is that?
The whatever idiot invented those slippery-ass bowls. Now get back here and mop it up, Chet.
Chef, eat a dick.
To His Excellency, the Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of Albania, and to a long, peaceful, and prosperous friendship between his great nation and ours. Gejwar.
Gejwar.
Well, hang on. I might have a juice box here in my...
Thank you, chef. The dung, the rakia. I feel I am home in Albania.
Just wait until you try my tavekos.
Oh, Daverkost is my most favorite.
If you'll excuse me, I need to make sure my sous chef hasn't ruined it.
It's ruined.
Just when I thought I couldn't hate both of them more. Now get these entrees to the table. Move, maggots! Right away, chef. Not you, Chet. You look like a dinosaur's tampon. Boom! Bumper! I'm just killing it.
Oh.
Well, finally. Yeah, sorry. We were dealing with this incredibly obnoxious hoax, so...
So can I at least assume there will be a wine pairing?
This is the best Taverkozit I ever tasted.
I'll have what he's having.
Wow, you really do like it.
Your Excellency?
He's dead.
Then I don't want what he's having.
Wait, no, the threat was a hoax.
A what? Oh my God. Well, you can forget about ISIS working for the State Department. Ever. I'm sure this was just an allergic reaction, okay?
Yes, to poison.
What? No, I started with the freshest ingredients, like...
Oh my God, the mushrooms. Casto must have put poison mushrooms in the... Pam!
What? Nothing. Here, have mine.
You sure?
Oh.
Let's get Casto before he...
He's gone! Also on the phone.
Oh, Cyril.
Oh, Teddy, ever the scamp.
Please, let's just have dessert and then we'll go...
No time. We have an embassy to close.
So that's a no on the wine pairing?
Mallory, a man's just been murdered.
But how? I mean, we all ate a little.
Or a lot.
Who said I could have it?
But if it wasn't the food...
How the hell did he get poisoned?
I coated his glass with cyanide, you idiots, for the toast.
Oh.
But chef, why?
$6 million, which I'm going to use to deficit finance a news show where I travel, so I can insult people's cooking all over the globe.
Now there's a show I'd like to... Wait, you won't get away with this.
Well, you say that. Oh, and remember when I said you could have been a great chef? Every morning, I make 2 cooks like you in the toilet.
Why? Why couldn't he let me have the dream?
Why can't you let me have some wine?
Way more importantly, who would pay $6 million just to make ISIS look like idiots?
Seriously, for that much money, we could have built a whole new bionic man.
Don't tempt me, Barry.
Boom!
Gracious.
Bumper!
Ah.
Remind me not to piss you off.
Remind yourself.
Yes, dear.
Guys, that was a reaction. This is our discussion. I thought that was a pretty good one story-wise. I thought it felt more like a 2-parter, but I also thought the last one was a cliffhanger, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
They just got out of fucking the desert wherever they were, and now we're here.
Yeah, we really didn't see how that ended.
Yeah, usually the show does that. So that was a little weird to me. I mean, there were a couple good laughs in this. Like, I like the characters and the world building, but I primarily really like the laughs. What do you think, bud?
I mean, I liked. I don't know. I mean, that one thing they did, where they showed the scenes like next up.
Yeah,
it was pretty cool. And Cyril crying, saying, "God no."
That was one of the funniest parts.
And then he said, "Now I'm vegan."
The episode started a little slow for me, but it picked up there in the second half of it.
Yeah.
We learned Lana speaks French pretty fluently, actually. Did we know that before?
I feel like I knew that, but maybe I didn't. Yeah, for some reason I feel like I knew that, but I don't know why. I feel like I knew that. We also found out that Pam participates in some underground. I don't know. Is that like some fish fighting fight club thing? Like, I have no idea what that is.
I don't know. There was a bunch of Asian people there, and
some girl was cursing Chinese.
Yeah, but
and she owes $14,000 to these people over some sort of fish deal of some sort, and that's why she was so bummed that Mallory took it. And
and she was
Pam's
crying.
always doing she's doing that underground racing. She did underground fighting, that Fight Club type thing.
Yeah. Also, so it was good hearing Andy Bourdain. I thought it was him. He was definitely playing a character like who he was on TV. But yeah, it was a little weird to hear his voice again. He did have a line of dialogue where he told, I think, Cyril or someone that you should commit suicide. And Andy Bourdain did commit suicide.
Really?
Yeah, he committed suicide, and he had...
Mental?
What's that?
Was he mental?
It's obviously you get to a point mentally where you commit suicide, but he had depression. It was weird because he got really good shape. He was in martial arts, and it looked like he seemed happier.
Yeah.
But you might just need a bad day, or a bad week or whatever. It was sad because he was a hell of a guy. I really like watching it. I liked him more honestly than Gordon Ramsay.
Me too. I agree with that.
Yeah. But Barry's back, and Katya actually rescued him.
Yeah, which is weird. I thought that they had some sort of falling out.
She had this extremely mad look on her face though. So.
Yeah, she's clearly still not happy with him over the tape that Archer put together, the fraudulent cheating tape. But, so the whole premise for this mission is essentially a fake mission that Mallory puts together just to get a table at this.
Yeah,
really,
she did that before with the balloon episode where they're on that big, what do they call those big blimps?
Yeah.
The air balloon.
Air balloons, yeah. Until the Hindenburg went down. They were a kind of a popular method of travel in Europe.
You wouldn't catch me dead on one of those.
I know, you said that.
I want to do one of those sometime. They look awesome.
They don't really do them anymore.
My bucket list is skydive. What's your guys' top 3 bucket list?
I mean, I thought I wanted to skydive when I was younger. I don't really want it now. I mean, I don't know. It'd be nice to go to the Philippines because that's where my mom's from.
Right.
But it basically killed me going to Fiji. Like, it was god awful. And Philippines is farther.
So. You don't like planes, right?
Well, I don't like being in a little fucking seat for 18 hours or 24 hours. And then, it was fucking awful. Like, I'm thinking, people just sit here for hours? I think it's fucking nuts.
Just get private, fly private.
You're still sitting, but private would be a hell of a lot more comfortable. There'll be thousands of dollars to fly private to the Philippines. Thousands, like probably $10,000.
Well, I mean, for me, that sounds. I want to go to the Philippines, but skydiving seems amazing.
Yep, skydiving would be cool.
I've always seen people skiing down the mountain. That seems like it's very fun.
Skiing? That's not a bucket list. That's just a goal.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Skydiving and zero gravity. Feeling
zero gravity would be awesome. I don't have a lot to break down in this, but yeah, the blimp thing. Mary did that before. Pretty sure it was a blimp thing. She called in a threat just because she wanted to be a passenger on there because she wanted to make her friend jealous. And then it turned out that there actually was a bomb on there.
Yeah, and and on this, ultimately, what's happened now is the U.S.-Albania relations have gone afoul, and ISIS is kind of out of a job as a result of it.
Pretty much, yeah. So, the show, they always do these incompetent things, but the show keeps going on, so I don't know how much it would change for us.
Right.
For them to not be able to get a government contract. I don't know. Guys, I think that's pretty much it. If you want to support us, see next week's episode, check us out on Patreon. If not, we'll see you next week on YouTube.
Cheers.